Hello students, today's video is based upon types of reactions. So in this video, we're gonna study about two types of reactions. First one is combination reaction and the other one is decomposition reaction. Let us move on to study combination reaction. So combination itself is a word which indicates the combining of two reactants. Those two reactants can be either two different types of elements or can be two different types of compounds, or even they can be one compound and one element. Its definition, which says that the reaction in which two or more substances may be elements, compounds, or both combined to form one and only one product is called combination reaction. The basic structure of combination reaction seems like this. This structure indicates that two different types of chemical species A and B are combining to form one single product AB. Dear students, for your easy understanding, I have included here the examples which contain both elements, both compounds, and also one element and one compound. Examples of combination reaction using compounds. First example shows two compounds, calcium oxide and water. They are combining to form one single product, calcium hydroxide. Another example here, calcium oxide combining with silicon dioxide to form calcium silicate. Another example contains elements and compounds both. Here, sulfur dioxide is combining with oxygen to form sulfur trioxide. Dear students, here sulfur dioxide is a compound because it has more than two elements. First element is sulfur and the second element is oxygen. So sulfur dioxide is a compound here, while O2 oxygen here represents the element. So this example belongs to the category of element and compound combination reaction. Another example written is carbon monoxide reacting with or combining with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. Let us move on to the examples which contain only elements combining with each other. Nitrogen gas combining with hydrogen gas to form ammonia. Another example is sulfur combining with oxygen to give sulfur dioxide. Now observe here students that nitrogen gas, hydrogen gas, sulfur, oxygen, all the elements in both of these reactions on the reactant side are in elemental form. And when they are combining with each other, they are forming one single compound, ammonia and sulfur dioxide respectively. Third example is magnesium combining with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. Hydrogen combining with oxygen to give water. Another reaction which we're going to study today is decomposition reaction. As the word suggests, decompose. Decompose means to break down something. Now here, when we use this term in chemistry and more precisely in reaction field, this word indicates the breakdown of any single compound into two or more than two products. So basically, its structure and the process is also just opposite of combination reaction. In combination reaction, we were actually combining two different chemical species to form one single compound. In decomposition reaction, single compound breaks down into simpler substances. Those simpler substances can be in elemental form or also can be in simple compound form. Its definition says, a reaction in which a single compound decomposes into simple substances is called decomposition reaction. It is opposite of combination reaction, and its basic structure is represented as in front of you. Now here the one single product is AB, and on applying either heat or electricity or sunlight, this compound AB breaks down into two different elements A and B. As shown in the structure, there must be some external factor involving in breakdown of the compound into simple species. These external factors are heat, electricity, and sunlight. So any one of these factors can be used to break down any compound. So now let's move on to these categories separately. So when we use heat to break down any substance, the same decomposition reaction gets another name, thermolysis or thermal decomposition reaction. Let's see what the definition says. When the heat is used to break down the substance, then such decomposition reaction will be termed as thermal decomposition reaction or thermolysis. What happens when we use sunlight or any other light source to break down any compound? That process will simply be called photolysis or photodecomposition reaction. Third type of decomposition reaction, when we use electricity to break down something. That decomposition reaction will be termed as electrolysis or electrolytic decomposition reaction. The examples including these external factors. First, let us see the examples of thermolysis. Here, sodium hydrogen carbonate, also known as baking soda, when heated, breaks down into carbon dioxide gas, water, and sodium carbonate. Copper sulfate, having 5 molecules of water known as water of crystallization, when heated, forms anhydrous copper sulfate and water evaporates as vapor. When lead nitrate is heated, it decomposes into lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and oxygen gas. When calcium carbonate is heated, it gives calcium oxide and carbon dioxide gas. Now let us see the examples where light is used to break down any compound. Here we have taken silver chloride, which breaks down into silver and chlorine gas when it is exposed to sunlight. Another example contains silver bromide, breaks down into silver and bromine gas when exposed to sunlight. Similarly, another silver compound, silver iodide, when exposed to sunlight breaks down into silver and iodine. These three reactions are very important from the exam point of view because most of the times CBSE asks the questions by giving the colors of the compound rather than giving its name. Here, the silver written on the product side in all the three equations is of grey color, while chlorine gas is of yellowish green color, bromine gas is of maroon to brownish color, while iodine is purple. I will later at the end of this chapter will surely include some CBSE based tricky questions which includes the properties of compound rather than its name, and I will also tell the tricks to how to identify the compounds. Another example is when hydrogen peroxide is treated with sunlight, it decomposes into water and oxygen. Examples which include the involvement of current and carry out the decomposition. So when water is treated with current, it breaks down into hydrogen and oxygen. Similarly, when sodium chloride solution is treated with electricity, it breaks down into sodium and chlorine. When electricity is passed through aluminum chloride solution, it breaks down into aluminum and chlorine.